So you've all heard it. The recession is coming. We're just months away or years away from an economic downturn that's going to pop the bubble for the housing market, and you'll be able to pick up the pieces, left behind like happened in 2006, 2008. What I want to do is talk briefly about what an economic downturn looks like and what a recession looks like. A recession is a 2-quarter stint of a downgrading gross domestic product. So it's a macroeconomic indicator that says we're in a recession. So be thinking briefly, how does that directly affect the values of the homes in my community, in my state, right? Every industry is going to be different. Does it affect your direct income, right? Your income could affect your ability to afford the house you're in. So what I want to do is put in broad context a couple things to note. One, every recession does not have a housing component that is equal to the recession, right? The economic base could slow down, but the housing market could still continue forward. We've got a recent history of understanding that the housing market creates recessions. Well, nobody out there right now is indicating that the housing market is so hot and so on fire that it's going to be the cause of a recession. And I would argue that's not even close to true from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing buyers coming to the table now with more equity in the deal than ever before, stricter loan terms. And I get there's some fringe products out there, but they're for very niche buyers and niche issues. So the credit score factor is stronger than it's been in a long time. And if you look back on affordability indexes, we're at a high for about a 10 or 11 year period of homes being considered affordable within that index. Right now, the expected debt to income ratio to afford an average home with an average income is about 19%. Now, loans will take you up to about 45% debt to income, which is on the absolute top end of where I'd suggest anyone be, right? I wouldn't suggest being there if you don't have to be there. But no, incomes have been improving with an improving economic base. So I don't see a situation in the short term where we're going to see housing prices come crumbling down. If anything, and this would be in line with a lot of the economists out there in the Wall Street Journal, seen a survey in Forbes, the National Association of Realtors as well, that we expect a downturn in appreciation. And the same survey from the Wall Street Journal showed that a recession was expected, economic recession was expected in 2020, was the conclusion of these leading experts. The same leading experts indicated that they expected housing price appreciation to come down about 3 or 4%. Still appreciating, mind you. So consider these things as you're making your buying decisions, that we may just be in a slowing housing market, right? There may not be a bubble at the end of it. Just want to keep these things in perspective, because the media likes to latch on to these title headline issues of recession, market burst, bubble, and that's not always true. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm telling you what we're seeing from the home buying side and the selling side right now is that there's actually more demand and legitimate people bring money to the table type of demand for the homes that are out there and are available for sale. In my mind, very much justifying the values in which they're being paid right now, at least in our area. So hope this is helpful as you're considering your outlook. Feel free and call us. Would be happy to discuss your specific situation as it relates to this. And one final thing, if the market of homes comes down, but the interest rate goes up, could it put you in a less affordable position if you waited? So just make sure you're considering these things and looking at all the facts and bringing them to your decision-making process. Thanks so much.